Okay, lesson 3, in which we are going to cover the same basic progression in a way, but with frailing instead of with picking. I don't know why the light looks different than it was, and I haven't changed anything. More reflective. It's getting dark outside, I guess that's why. I thought this one light is in a bad place, making things look hard to see the detail. I'll try moving it a little bit. I think that's probably better. Hope so. Somewhat better anyway. Still pretty washed out, but I'm going to go for it because I don't have time to reset everything. We have that basic progression I want to remind you. 到这了。Thinking of when Johnny Comas, this guy I played with a little bit, he's played for Grand Ole Opry. He said he started playing with string bean, and they asked him, well, what chords do I play? Because he was the band leader. Johnny was the band leader, so he said, what chords do I play behind you? And he said string bean would just laugh and say, just stay in G, because he would just, he's kind of talking blues kind of things, all in G. There's an open tuning with just. But nothing else ever happened except he told these wild stories. Anyway, so let me go a little closer for this. First, this hand. We've seen this already anyway, this part. And this hand, so that's it in a nutshell, frailing. We haven't gotten to the double thumbing, when double thumbing is going to turn out to be. Well, I showed you a little bit on that other tape, but you know, something like that you would probably be doing like. Same thing in a way, but you just could drop the thumb down and therefore get more melody notes. Oh, no, of course, no melody notes there, but that's kind of the logic of it. But if you're just doing open frailing, I thought I'll Fly Away would be a good one. You know, if you get bored with this and you want to try something else. I'm going to do this hand first, even though it doesn't make sense in a way because the frailing, you don't see anything in the beginning. Of course, this is the hard part for you right now, I think, to get this frailing thing light is strange. And anyway, you can play with that if you like, and if you if you don't want to, then we'll work on that later, another time. Get more bass, stick with this chord progression and get that down if you like. But I would definitely do it with. If I were you, I would do it with finger picking and frailing at the same time, because if you don't, I'm afraid you're getting. One of the things I got into is when I started trying to add frailing to finger picking. I was so fixated on finger picking. So used to stuck with doing it that way, and I couldn't. It took me it was really hard for me to learn frailing. So if you learn them at the same time, I think it would be easier. Okay, that's lesson 3. That's it for now. I'm gonna get as much of this up on YouTube as I can. Might get it all up if Wi-Fi is really as improved as I was kind of sort of led to believe. But actually, I didn't know. If it's as good as I think, then. Might get it all up tonight, but then again I might not. So that's it. Sayonara.